Just a fun question now that we like to ask all our guests. But for the end of this year, 2021, what's your Bitcoin price prediction?
I mean, I don't typically look at the price. I bought my first Bitcoins at, when they were trading at $3.50, right? I still haven't sold any. And that's because I see this as, generational wealth, and that's why I have some ETH and I have some of the other things and I use them to experiment and to play, but it's not a way that I can save my money, right? It's not something that I know that my kids or my grandkids will be able to inherit. So I don't really care, but whatever it is now, 10x it.
By the end of this year?
I mean, by the end of this year, I wouldn't be surprised to see it at $250,000 by the end of the year.
Damn.
I love it. So you're telling me that, you've been in Bitcoin a long time and you've never sold any significant amount?
I've never sold, I've maybe sold a few $100s worth of Bitcoin.
Damn, I love that.
Will you
I'm never going to have to sell. Like you go to Sovryn, I'm now going to be able to borrow against my Bitcoin at 0% interest. Like,
true.
You never have to sell Bitcoin. That's like, that is the asset. Every generation has to make one good decision. Your grandparents had to decide to go to college. They did that, they could fuck up everything else, that'd be fine. Your parents had to decide to buy a house. Didn't matter how much they were underwater on the mortgage. If they bought a house in the 80s, they're millionaires today. Our generation has an even bigger opportunity. Just buy Bitcoin, right? Doesn't matter what you do, you're gonna end up with few money.
Yes, great perspective. To watch the full conversation, there's a link down below in the video description. And if you're interested in learning more about cryptocurrency, click subscribe. We drop a video every single day. You do not want to miss one. See you tomorrow.